But that's about enough of that. Hi everybody, this is Caleb Hawkins. Welcome to Studio B. This is the room where it all happens. This is episode 3 of Setting the Tone, the video series I'm doing to take you behind the scenes of making the new record that's hopefully going to come out at any particular time is unset yet. Still working on writing material and still working on just kind of laying out more and more ideas what's going to happen. But thought that I would show you the fiddles that I'm so proud to use. This is Old Red. Old Red was sort of put in my path several years ago, and I've played Old Red a lot on stage and off. I've just really been happy with this instrument. It's got a very nice mellow fiddle sound. It's got a flat bridge on it, or at least a little less slope than most classical players would use, but still quite usable in any setting I've ever applied it to, from waltzes to hoedowns to ballads. It's got a very folksy bridge that I sort of modified to fit my tastes. I could probably stand to put a better bridge on, but I just haven't yet. And then I've got dominant strings on this instrument. I've had people think this is Italian, but I really don't believe it is. I think it's probably just a mutt. Very plain instrument, very abused over the years, not by me. And just got a lot of character. So I've played Old Red now. This is probably the first year or two that I started fiddling. And just really happy with the sound of the instrument. Started having problems with open seams and things when I went and toured Florida the first time. So I really don't take Old Red out on the road as much anymore. But with the new case and humidifier that I bought last year, there's a good chance that you'll see Old Red at concerts more often when I take the stage again. So to replace Old Red on a stage, I bought this fiddle here. And this one came a little bit later. I think about 2 years ago I first saw this fiddle. And when I saw it, it was covered in mold and slime. I just wasn't really impressed with what I saw, but I cleaned it up. And found a beautiful back on it. I hope the camera can only do it so much justice, but I hope you get the idea of just what this thing has on it. The wood on it would make most Les Paul owners green with envy. The spruce top is very gouged up and dinged up. Got a lot of deep scratches and wounds in it. I think someone played a lot of pizzicato because on the one side here it looks like the frog of a bow possibly did some damage. The neck has got a very beautiful set of rings on the maple. It's got a set of Schaller composite pegs with the mechanical bushing inside of them that I like for tuning up on the fly, especially live. And this fiddle's a little louder, a little brighter than Old Red. It jumps into the mics better, produces a much louder tone, which is great for live fiddling. So this one seems to be sturdy as an oak tree. I've never had to fix any cracks or open seams or do any real setup other than the initial sound post and bridge. So I just pretty much kept this instrument for doing that. But I think I'm going to bring it in the studio this time and give it a good working over. Speaking of fiddle playing, I almost feel like I've shortchanged myself on the fiddle. I really haven't played much fiddle over the last year. If you've seen a show over the summer, you probably saw me mostly playing guitar and mandolin and occasional banjo. I really have just in the last 2 weeks found a renewed interest in playing the fiddle, so I think I'm going to pick it up again. I was reading some articles about Joshua Bell, and well, I don't have a monstrously expensive Stradivarius to play. I do have some really wonderful fiddles, and I just feel like I'm doing them injustice by leaving them in their cases. So, don't be too surprised to see me playing more fiddle here in the next few months. I think there's going to be some fiddle tunes on the record, and I've got some stashed away that I wrote, some old tunes, so may just bring those out of the ashes and do a side project on the fiddle sometime as well. My wife plays the cello, and I suppose at some point we're going to have to figure out how to play together. We really don't play a lot of music together, which I'm kind of hoping to change here soon. With her being in college, it's been kind of tough to take the time, so I don't know what'll happen with our collaboration. I really hope something musical comes up. She's also diligently learning how to play the mandolin, so hopefully that'll bring about some interesting music, and we'll just see what happens on that. I need to put a new mandolin bridge on my instrument, and I'll do a segment about my mandolin at some point in the future. I want to talk about microphones. I want to talk about software. I want to talk about a lot of different things. I just haven't quite taken the time. I just actually got the last 2 episodes uploaded 2 days ago, so don't be too surprised to see some delay in getting things out. I don't have internet here in the studio, and I don't really have it readily available, so my time online and getting on YouTube has been limited, to say the least. So I hope to change that. I hope to have more online presence here in the coming months. But in the meantime, keep up the good music that I hear being made out here on YouTube and on MySpace, and keep in touch.